Listen, your ability to not give a fuck got somebody in a chokehold. I'm talking about gasping for motherfucking air. You hear me? Hey, family. What's up? That's a channel message. Like, your ability to not care anymore is causing towers in people's lives. It's turning shit upside down for them. These could be people that you were once connected to. I'm also getting somebody here, you abruptly quit a job, but this is what you're about to do. I'm just hearing fuck it. Alright, if you don't like cussing words, exit left. You know what I'm saying? But if you enjoy a good time, a good laugh, some healing, some knowledge, you know what I'm saying? If you enjoy all of that, then this is definitely the channel for you. Welcome to my channel if you new. And if you're a returning family member, you know I love you dearly. Okay, I'm sending all of you energetic hugs, energetic kisses, you know. That felt a little, weird. I don't know why. I just did. I'm just expressing myself, okay? You carry an empress energy. I also feel like you are the type of person that would give the shirt off your back to somebody who you told to make sure that they wore a shirt before they left the house. Okay, I'm getting this very motherly energy. And once you snatch your energy back, it's over for people. I also feel like you have defeated a very well-known practitioner. Okay? I'm hearing it's your time. Okay, you are shocking people from different parts of life. Like, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know where you at. I don't know how people are able to see you, but they see you. And it's, like I said, it's causing mental anguish, guilt, disappointment. Somebody's having nightmares because of something that they did to you, bro. Okay, I'm also hearing something about congratulations. You have graduated. Something about a new level here. And the old things, the old tricks, the old energies that used to be able to bother you on the level you just left can't even touch you on the level that you have arrived to. I'm also seeing something about certain portals opening up just for you. Okay, and I'm seeing gifts being poured out of these portals. Like, things that you manifested years ago, you'll be able to see and experience right now. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. Something about your money is about to go up, all right? And it's because of your angelic presence here. Okay, fuck it. These cards want to stay at the top. I done did them like, what, 4 or 5 times? Spirit said go with the flow. Okay, so let's get right into it. If you are looking for a personal... Did I say? Yeah, I did. If you are interested in a personal reading, everything is in the description box. Shout out to the members of the channel. Okay, if you're interested in joining the membership, you know what I'm saying? Just click the little button, you know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, just know that if you do become a member of this channel, you get an automatic 7 entries into a raffle that I do, where I randomly choose people to give away free readings, okay, as a token of my appreciation. Okay, yeah. And every month that you are a member, you get 7 more entries. But let's just get right into this energy, because I can't, like, it's like I can't even focus on what I got going on, what I'm trying to say, because I'm so focused on reading these cards and this energy. And I feel like this is somebody, like, you will be surprised that the people who hate you the most be the first ones to tune in, is what I just heard. Somebody here, you could do something on social media that could be very significant, but whatever this is making you happy, is making other people happy. It could also be bringing people together. You could also do something in regards to love, where you bring people together. This is like a love show. Maybe this is something you inspired to do. Okay, maybe this is something you are doing, something about a love show and bringing people together. Okay, it's reminding me of Kendra Live. Okay, it's also reminding me of Pop the Balloon and Find Love. Somebody could also be writing a love novel or reading some type of love novel. I'm also picking up on a fantasy of a family here. a peaceful life. Okay, I also feel like this is something you give people. You give them an experience of what peace really is. You could also be somebody that know how to talk a person off a ledge. I'm literally seeing people on the edge of committing suicide, and something that you say, something that you do. All right, I'm hearing the Midas touch, or a touch from you completely change their energy, completely change their mind. This word grounded is being brought to my attention. Like you bring them back to earth and make them realize that there are more things to be happy about. Okay, I'm also getting this energy of you being attracted to foreign things, people, places. Like you are intrigued by things that are different. I'm hearing oddball. Okay, a very, like, you are intrigued by odd things, odd sculptures is what I just heard. Just anything that's not normal. Okay, full of love, full of creativity. You are meant to experience a very luxurious life. You got a lot of money on the table and a lot of peace and happiness. Temperance with the 10 of cups. The temperance talk about peace, calm, being balanced, patience. They talk about a serenity, harmony, doing things in moderation. Okay, this could even be something about spending. I'm also hearing something about saving something for later, but I feel like this is less of somebody feeling like they can save you for later and more of you saving some type of asset for later. This could even be investing in stocks. Okay, there's a lot of people that come in your life that want to marry. You could be somebody that people have proposed to, or you got many proposals multiple times. This could even be a proposal of opportunities. Or I'm getting like this streak of luck. Okay, and you see how good shit is panning out for you. Somebody is itching to fuck it up. Be mindful, because whoever I'm speaking to, you carry such a pure essence. Not only that, you about your business. People, jobs that you left, people miss you. I'm also hearing too, even the people who bullied you miss you, because they miss feeling like they have some type of power over you. It's less the person and more the spirit that they carry. And maybe this is something you was able to realize. You're also able to see entities on corporations, not just on people. Okay, if you get it, you get it. All right, you got the 4 cups. These people are watching. You see this person on their phone, they look distressed, they look unhappy, they comparing themselves to you. They also causing stagnant energy around themselves because they could not stagnate your energy. Your ability not to give a fuck has superseded. It grew its own balls and you just embodied it. Okay, something here about wound spell. Somebody could have tried to I'm heavily picking up on ruining your money, trying to ruin your love life, trying to ruin some type of career. I'm also getting this energy of trying to take your essence. People try to figure out why you always smiling, why you always happy, or what's so good about you. It's like they are puzzled trying to figure something out. They also don't like the fact that you're getting some type of accolades. We're going to put them on the side over here, since I channel out that energy. But you got the King of Pentacles. I also feel like you are very attractive. Like you got people that you never met liking you, admired by you, and they can't even figure it out. I'm hearing men that vowed to never bow down to a woman, bow down to you. Okay, if you are if you are a woman, or I'm getting this energy of that with men. And not to say that anybody got control over nobody, because everybody got free will. It's something about your essence, your poise, the way you make shit happen, this boss-like energy, but also this feminine, soft energy. It's like you are the best of both worlds. You can be somebody that is in business, but also be the woman that a man needs or wants or desire. I also feel like you desire high vibrational things. You desire family. You desire domestic bliss. You desire marriage and coming together, but you're not willing to sacrifice your peace and happiness for it. Okay? And what I mean by that is just having a family just because, not because it brings you peace. Somebody here has also made peace with the fact that they had to separate from their family. Because guess what I'm saying? All of these are individual cards, and then the Ten of Cups came last. So this is giving me like going on a journey of self until you're able to attract, as you're in this Empress energy, exactly the people that's meant to serve a purpose for your soul. I'm also getting this energy of inner security. Okay, I just saw game over. I was just gonna say that. The Death card. Something is over. Like you have made the choice to change your life. You have made the choice to search or answer that call of peace. Answer that call of new beginnings. Somebody here, you are holding on to something, and it's specifically tied to your money. Because you can see it, but there's something that you can't see in regards to your finances and creativity that's way better than what you're sitting in right now. For somebody here, you could be looking at your happiness outside of you. Oh, if I get this, it'll make me happy. If I get that, it'll make me feel balanced. It'll make me feel grounded. If I had this, it'll make me feel like an empress. If only, no. Ain't no if only shit. Easier said than done, but possible. What can you do now to serve a purpose for your happiness? What can you do now that in the future will yield you generations and generations of money? That you, when you dead and gone, your kids is experiencing this abundance. What can you instill in your children on a spiritual level, or instill within yourself before having kids? Because that's what really matters. It's not about what you could attain on a physical level. That's just an additive. That's what comes with this life of peace, this life of inner security, knowing thyself, this life of using what you've been through or your experiences to help you become and become and become. Okay? Somebody wants to reach out to you, but they're very reluctant. I'm literally seeing somebody type different messages and they don't press send. And every message they feel like it's right or it's cool, they'll save it in their notes and then type a new message. Like somebody really wants to reach out to you. You got justice here. I feel like heavily like somebody's going through some type of legal battles. This could be some type of marriage. This could be in regards to some type of inheritance here that I put it over on the Ace of Pentacles and the Temperance card. This could also be in reference to you going to court in regards to a child abuse. Trigger warning, like somebody may have touched a child here, okay? Or you could have been that child and you having memories about being in the courthouse for this thing, all right? And it's bringing me back to a video that I watched the day before I fell asleep. That shit had me crying so bad, y'all. This lady, long story short, she had a daughter with cerebral palsy, and her daughter didn't know how to communicate properly. You know what I'm saying? And she ended up marrying this man, and this man came in her life, and he served as an angel. Like, he always told her things and said things at the right moment that made her feel calm, like feel secure, like he can trust her. They end up getting married and everything. Now, I think they was married for like 5 years or 4 years. Something like that. And by the second or third year, this man was literally raping this lady's daughter. And the only reason that she found out is because the baby got pregnant. Lord, that shit had me in. It's like I felt the pain of the child, and I felt the pain of the mother, and I felt the narcissistic tendency of this man, and all of those emotions in one. I couldn't do nothing but purge. And it started reminding me of my own roots and my own bloodline, and how so many of our women and men, because we forget that men can be molested and raped too. It changes them. Lord, I'm not trying to start crying. All right. I don't know why this subject is coming up. I am so sorry if this is sensitive for you. Okay. It's sensitive for me too, because most of us can relate to this shit, especially when it comes to family and people that you supposed to be able to trust. Somebody here could have even told a parent, and this parent, you know what I'm saying, did whatever. Didn't believe you or ignored it. This could also be something that just keep reoccurring in the family bloodline like a curse. But this game over is sticking out to me. Something changes with you. Okay? That lady shot his motherfucking ass. Called 911, sent him to the hospital. Then when he's so fucking stupid. He came back to the house expecting this lady to be okay, and she damn near poisoned his ass with his own night medicine and stabbed him 11 times and called the hospital again and said, he alive, come get him. Because she wanted justice for her baby. She felt this guilt. It's like this lady completely checked out. Completely checked out. She was on beast mode. You couldn't tell her shit. And this, you know, God, you can tell God was in this the whole time, because this fucking idiot recorded himself from the first time to the last time that he assaulted that baby. And he always kept it hid in a laptop. And that was the key piece of evidence. Like, his lawyers, the graphic nature of those videos, his lawyers kept saying that I can't take this case type shit. Like, nobody wanted to defend him. And he still led on to prove this lie instead of just taking accountability for his actions. Went to jail, getting his ass beat. Fuck him. We gonna throw him in the trash. Long story short, the cerebral palsy girl ended up having the baby, naming her Hope. And it was so beautiful by the end. That shit had me crying, because I'm like, dang, I was feeling all that hurt, pain, and anger. Just to turn around and realize, like, everything happened for a reason, because it also helped her grow. Because all her life she felt disconnected with the fact that nobody understood her because of this illness that she had. And having that baby gave her hope. It gave her more strength. The strength that she didn't have before, it gave her. With the way they were describing the story, like, the lady held on to her baby with a strength that she never had her whole life. And named her baby Hope because she seen hope out of the situation. She wanted to continue the pregnancy despite what it put her through, because she was able to see the strength. And how could such a weak like that we think is weak, we see people like that and we think they weak because they're not like us. And the lesson that she was able to remind me of, being at a state where you are mostly judged, people see you and they judge you, they don't take you serious. Imagine that. And she still being able to pull through because it gave her a sense of security of herself. She no longer identified with the idea that she was disabled. And it made her stronger. The girl ended up going to school and everything for it. Because after a while, I checked out with my ADHD. I got kind of distracted. After I found out he went to jail, mama got out of jail, and all of the details after that, it was done for me because I experienced every fucking emotion from the beginning to the end. Listen, that shit drained me. I slept all day after that. Okay. I don't know why I was led to tell that story, but I know why I was led to tell that story. It's meant to help heal somebody. Don't ever let what you look like and what you've been to define who you are. Not to a detriment. Allow it to create a... Don't have so much judgment on yourself. Instead of looking at things as if they are a problem, look at what solution, what problem is trying to be solved through this chaos. Because usually when things are turned upside down, it's because Spirit is trying to get you to see it from an upside down perspective, because there's something you aren't seeing while it's upright. That's why you got this death card, injustice. You transforming was your justice. Like I said, it's somebody in the background that feels some type of way. This person could be gossiping about you. This could also be somebody that had some type of heavy control in your life. I'm also hearing something about a controlled substance. So something about drugs, all right? I'm not sure if this is a parent, a friend, or someone outside of you. This could even be you allowing things to be your God, allowing things to control you. Controlled substances. This could be pills. This could be drugs. These could be thoughts. Okay, patterns. And using it as a testimony. No longer identifying with something that's not you. It was just an energy or a cycle that you had to go through in order to find you. I feel like these people that got they finger pointed at you right now are going to have their hands out later. At some point, these people with the things that you're about to experience or that you are experiencing, they're going to be questioning their own faith. They're going to be questioning their own actions. It's like in such a divine way, you give them some type of ego death. And it's because of the ego death you went through yourself. I also feel like you are somebody that's very direct. I'm also hearing something about constructive criticism, being able to wrap your head around what's true, even if it hurt. Okay, a very strong, interdependent person. Okay, so it's not saying that you can't accept help, but you lean on your own understanding. Okay? And that's where you find security. That's where you find fertility. That's where you find love. All right. Something about glamour spells could be significant. I'm not sure if this is something you are doing or this is something that somebody else tried to put over you. Some type of glamour spell. I'm also getting to somebody could have felt like your imaginations were just a fragment of imagination. Like it was a glamour. Like it's giving Page of Cups energy where it's like your head is all in the clouds. Y'all heard that? Confirmation, bitch. Okay. Your head is all in the clouds and you think pigs fly type shit. But can they? In some world they do. They have all type of shit in the movies. That's a portal. Movies are a portal. TV shows, those are portals. Why would somebody even think that in the first place if it wasn't true somewhere else? And I'm not just talking about pigs flying. I'm just talking about things that's unbelievably true. Like it's true, but it's like an anomaly. It happens every blue moon type shit. All right, you could definitely be that type of person as well. All right, I do see something about you, community and family significant. You could definitely be a family person. I'm also seeing somebody in their family moving. All right, you could be moving soon. Okay, I'm hearing moving to calmer waters. Yeah, that usually is what the Six of Swords is. And it's because you're in this boss energy. Okay. I'm also getting to, it might take a little adjusting to when you do move. All right. But this area that you move in is perfect for you. Okay, if you aren't physically relocating, this is like a relocation of the spirit. You no longer exist where you used to live. It's like I'm seeing a snake shed its skin or a crab find a new shell because it has outgrown the space that is compacted in. Okay, 23 minutes in. So I'm going to do 3 tonight, and I'm going to post them back to back. Because I feel like I've been missing for 2 days. Fuck it. So I ain't going to make this too long. Let's see what's going. See what else. It seems like these cards don't really got nothing to say. I feel like I'm channeling off of that. Like, you got somebody speechless. Actually, not just somebody, groups of people. From different... Like, it's almost, I'm hearing target practice. It's like different groups of people who know each other and people who don't, came together at one time to come up against you. And it almost felt that you was going through something like tornado in your life. Like you got physical people battling with you. You got a spiritual war that's going on. Right? And it's reminding me of what I channeled in a previous video while I'm seeing a hurricane being formed where everything is going outside of it. You know what I'm saying? The hurricane fucking shit up, but right in the middle, in the eye of the hurricane, it's calm. And it's like I'm seeing somebody fight their way through the outside and find their way in the middle. And now everybody who tried to put you in that state of chaos is experiencing that chaos outside, because it's not strong enough to even get to the middle. So you have a lot of strength here. It took a lot of strength for you to find some type of peace. Somebody here, you could be realizing different ways that your family and your bloodline was cursed, and you took on the responsibility to venerate that part of yourself. Okay, like I always say, you healed one area and didn't know that it was targeting another, like a domino effect. Okay, you got the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands talk about expansion. It talk about your dreams coming true. All right. And they got to watch your dreams come true. They got to watch you get married. They got to watch you sign contracts. I'm hearing affiliate programs, something about marketing. Like I'm seeing somebody reach out to you to be able to give you some type of opportunity. Like I'm getting like modeling. You modeling something for a person. These could be clothes. This could be jewelry. Something here. Affiliate program. All right, you finding different ways to make money, freeing yourself. Whatever you're doing, they got to watch. Okay, watching you go on explorations as well. Like I'm seeing you traveling across the country. Okay. There was also some type of court case that you won here in silence, or spirit is telling you to be silent about it. Okay, or you were until it was time. All right. Or too late for anybody to even feel like, you know what I'm saying, type shit. Okay. And then you got here, hard work pays off. I don't necessarily believe that, but I get what they're trying to say. All right. In other words, spirit is saying what you've done, the journey that you chose to take, is paying off for you and others. Okay. Wow, you got the Magician. Yes, game over. You definitely transmuted something here. Earlier we saw the I'm hearing the Wheel of Fortune, but I'm talking about the Chariot card, and I was talking about willpower. Okay, this is also giving me this energy of you are making people question what true logic is. Because they've been trained to think that only one way, or there's a certain way you get to a certain life. And it's a logic that was embedded. It was a lie. Okay. Basically what I'm saying is it was some type of indoctrination, right? That was a lie that have been made their logic. And it takes away their skill, it takes away their magic, it takes away their intellect. But you are somebody that has embraced the things that were taught to you not to. You question. You know how you tell a child not to do something? It makes them more curious on why. Even if you tell them why, it's like they just have to experience it. All right, and when you experienced it, I'm just getting this energy boost of feeling refreshed, like something was lifted off of your shoulder, because it's like your soul resonated with that truth, even if consciously you still was like, I need more proof. Okay, you are a creator. Somebody could also be in movies, something about a magical movie. All right, and I'm seeing different movies that have magic in it. Excuse me. Somebody could also have a layer where they do their magical. Like I'm seeing a room that's dedicated specifically for, specifically for spirit. Whether these are your ancestors, whether this is God, mother, father, God, their self. Okay, or I'm just getting like this sacred space. I also feel like you were sacred space for somebody else. Because they send, like, it's like, somebody could even be watching readings, cross-watching readings as it pertains to you. And every reading that they done heard, when it comes to your sign. It's all good shit. And they know, even if they watch a general reading, that the bad shit is them, because they know themselves and they know you. They just try to gaslight you into gaslight you. Okay. I also feel this energy of you no longer over explaining yourself. Yeah. Listen. Somebody is in tears because of your celebration, because of your happiness, because of your ability to be able to transmute energy. You gave them hope in chaos. You knew how to do that shit. They didn't have to worry about doing it. They didn't have to think twice. They didn't have to think at all, because you were the think piece. You were the glue to this foundation. This could even be like somebody's mother, father, aunt, grandmother, a family member here that you depended on. Maybe you tried to follow your dreams when you were with them, and you had to separate from them in order to do it. Okay. Somebody here could have also recently found out that they were pregnant, or you recently got some type of idea here. You feel pregnant with ideas. Okay. But I'm seeing you be celebrated. And I also feel like you celebrating yourself. I feel like this is you celebrating you, and these are your ancestors in the ancestral room. You notice all of those people are older people. And this is a party card. Social gatherings. And I'm not saying older people can't party. But when you think of parties at my age, you think of the club. You think of some lit shit. You know what I'm saying? Our version of lit. In our, generation. But being that these are older people is reminding me of ancestors. Like the elders in the spirit realm. And this girl looks liberated. Like she's liberating herself and them. And they're celebrating this happiness with you. Okay. I'm here and put your happiness on the altar. Okay. So yeah, they bring liberated through you. Meanwhile, you got somebody in the corner. Oh man, why did I do this? Why did I do that? Fuck you. Listen, you can cry. You can cry till your head hurt, baby. That's your motherfucking problem. And that's your business. Okay? My collective, my family, have moved on to bigger and better things. And it's time for you to accept that. Oh, shit. You see what happens when God gives you a direct line to herself, to himself, and you slap that line, you ignore it, you beat it up, you call it crazy. And the whole time you were gifted with an angel. A part of you that could have been awakened through this angel, but you chose to treat it like a demon. You chose to call it a devil because you didn't understand it. You chose to let society define something that was a piece of you. And now they're choosing themselves. They're choosing what you chose not to choose. And now you sad, mad, and depressed. And want to commit suicide because of a choice you made. Now it's time for you to sit down and love yourself. Because as long as you continue not loving you, you're going to keep sabotaging shit that was meant for you. You'll get in that. If you practice now, you'll get it later. Because this season that a lot of people walking in, it's because of planetary alignments, and you have to be at a certain level of consciousness to be able to experience. The first time that this happened in my 27 years of life was in 2019 when the world shut down. Everything around us was quiet, but our spirits were wide awake because we had nothing but focus. We have nothing to do but focus on things that we didn't have time to focus on before. And some of us missed that wave. This time, during that period of time between then and now, was a second chance. All right, this is gonna relate to somebody, but there's always a chance. People just need to realize, like, you could definitely be somebody that's the high priestess. You do something on the internet here with the star card, like people are able to see you, or you just walk in a room and people have no other choice. All right, somebody is really much heartbroken because I'm hearing, I never ever found nobody sweeter than you. I don't even know that song. Something like that. In other words, somebody is in sorrow and sadness, feeling betrayed and heartbroken and grief because of the separation between you two. Literally, no contact is killing them. And that's so funny because I channeled that message. I got that in my phone somewhere. What message I was supposed to do. Maybe this is it. No contact is killing their ass. Literally, somebody here has some type of agreement with a deity that as long as they were connected to you, they would always experience bliss while you experience the Five of Pentacles. Because them putting you in a sad state of feeling, them making sure that you are blind to your own power, gave them access to a power that you didn't even know you had. But game over, baby. God said, not my baby. The ancestor said, not my motherfucking baby, bitch. Go find somebody else to play with. Not this one. Look, listen. Not this one. They wanted to take your strength from you so bad. Take away your sense of purpose so bad. Put you in this confused state so bad. This definitely could have been family. But you said, fuck that and fuck them. And I'm proud of you, baby. And with that being said, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for everything. If I haven't said that at the beginning of this message, if you're looking for a personal reading, everything is in the description box. Okay, shout out to the members. If you become a member of this channel, you automatically have interest in a raffle that I do, while I periodically give away free readings. Okay, if I'm feeling a little, giving, you know what I'm saying? In efforts to give back, but it still be an equal energy exchange. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? For every month that you are a member, you get 7 more entries. Okay, I also reward loyalty. Sometimes I go in the comments and I choose certain people that have been consistent and stuff like that. That's commenting, liking, subscribe to the channel. And just because you are a member doesn't mean that you can't be one of those people in the comments. So always keep that in mind. Shout out to the last winner. Okay, and yeah, I guess I'll see y'all on the next channel message. Peace.